Your heart stops. 1 second ago, blood was flowing through your entire body. Your lungs were filling with air, and your brain was sending signals to every cell. Now, silence. This is the 0 second. And right now, something begins that humanity has debated for thousands of years. What actually happens after death? In the first seconds, the body still does not understand what has happened. The brain continues working on remaining oxygen. The heart is no longer pumping blood, but billions of cells are still trying to do their job. It is like a huge city suddenly losing electricity. The lights are already out. But some systems continue running on inertia. Some scientists believe that just before complete shutdown, the brain can become extremely active. So active that a person may experience the most intense sensations of their entire life. In 2013, researchers observed something unusual. After cardiac arrest, brain activity in some patients suddenly increased, as if the brain makes a final attempt to hold on. This is why people who experienced clinical death often describe similar things: a bright light, a feeling of flying, a sense of peace, or the feeling of watching their own body from above. The strangest part is, many of these stories are remarkably similar. People from different countries, different ages, different religions. Yet the descriptions are almost identical. Some say they saw their entire life flash before their eyes. Every moment, every mistake, every memory of happiness, as if the brain unlocks the archive of your entire life in just a few seconds. But why does this happen? One theory suggests that in the final moments, the brain releases a massive amount of chemicals. Due to lack of oxygen, neurons begin firing in a chaotic pattern. This could create vivid images, a sense of detachment from the body, and even feelings of something supernatural. But the truth is, no one knows for sure. Because death is a boundary that cannot be fully observed from the other side. People have returned from clinical death, but no one has returned from true death. That is why every story is both terrifying and fascinating. One man said that during clinical death, he saw a long corridor. At the end, there was a light. He heard voices, and beside him, a white cat was walking. When doctors brought him back to life, he started crying, because in childhood, he really had a white cat, a cat he had long forgotten. Did the brain create this, or something else? Some people reported things they could not possibly have known. They described conversations between doctors during surgery, or objects located in different parts of the room. Skeptics call it coincidence. Others believe consciousness may exist independently from the body. Science still has no final answer. But there is one fact that is truly unsettling. Even after death, some cells in the body continue to live, not for seconds, sometimes for hours. The body does not shut down instantly. It shuts down step by step, like a massive system, where the last lights slowly go out one by one. And perhaps the most frightening thought is this: death may not feel the way we imagine it. Maybe the final seconds feel like an eternity, or maybe the opposite. Everything disappears instantly. No pain, no awareness, just silence. Humanity has studied death for thousands of years. Philosophers, religions, scientists. But despite all our knowledge, we still do not know the most important thing. What happens after the final heartbeat? The end, or something else? Perhaps one day, science will give us the answer. Or perhaps this is the one mystery we will never solve. Because every human being will eventually reach that door. But no one can tell what is on the other side. And that is what makes it most frightening of all.